Competition with oneself. I thought of expressing my feelings to all of you today. The feeling of sharing my thoughts and all the experiences throughout the short span of life that I have lived up till now is beyond amazing. I am wondering where shall I begin with. You may presume that I'm just a normal girl you meet every day. But what I have gathered from these long, tiring, yet adventurous 16 years of my life is that we are here for a limited time and our doom can arrive on our gates anytime. Good or bad, time flies. You might think I'm not experienced or I have not lived my life yet, but I think I have much more experience and understanding of people than most of you who hold a misperception of the same and cannot differentiate it from understanding of people. Perception, as I think, defines the personal thoughts we hold about other people. It considers our inference of people. On the other hand, understanding refers to analyzing all the aspects of the various situations in a person's life and overcoming the situation while defining the personality of the individual simultaneously. It refers to tackling the situation with all point of views and analyzing all the outcomes afterwards. Empathy separates perception and understanding. Though, unlike my father, you may think that 16 years is nothing, that I'm too young to understand life, yet I do believe that surviving 16 years of my life successfully in this competitive world full of hands pulling one down on each step towards the achievement of success is a triumph. The phase when we had to differentiate between our encounters with real and deceptive souls dawn on us. You're protected till you have someone to look upon you and support you, acting as a helping hand. But once you're set free, you become completely alone, as my father believes. What I have gathered from my experience is that in today's world, people are confused. We are competing with no one. I have gathered from my observation of other people's lives, competition with others is unhealthy and unnecessary. The problem is not the competition. The problem is that we compete with others than ourselves. The problem is our attitude towards the competition and our misbelief that we have to win over others. We definitely have to win, but not over others, over ourselves. Like most of us, I like competition too. It makes us strive for our improvement. Challenges are more like lessons. It enhances friendship and empathy and hones our creativity and observation skills. The problem is that we try to pull others down than improving ourselves to reach their level of proficiency. Here, we wrongly infer that our success, which to many is a synonym of popularity, marks our improvement. This may or may not be true. Life is an art. It is what you're creating today. We are stuck between this dilemma between illusion and fact. Illusion leads us to nothing. I have observed that many people who used to excel in their class, when there is no competition, as the race might not be a priority to all, felt butterflies in their stomach when put in an environment where all the competitors performed at the same scale in terms of determination, knowledge, and intelligence required for the skill. The student may get disheartened if he or she would think of his or her degrading performance status in comparison to the other people. But if they're conscious enough to evaluate their mistakes and work upon the removal of the redundancy of those mistakes, they may be able to perform well over that subject in future. Competition with other people curbs the interests, capabilities, and the scope for improvement in one's personality. Here, the outcome is always negative or dissatisfying in some manner, whereas when we are in a competition with oneself, the most possible outcomes are self satisfaction, happiness, motivation to work more hard, secured feeling within oneself that there is nothing to lose. All we are capable of is gaining. And the more we gain knowledge, the more successful we become because, in some way, for sure, we become better than others. Competition with oneself leads to our self growth and personality development, which is success in itself.